860, taxi holding point Alpha X-ray, runway 27 on the QNH 1025.
Alpha X-ray, holding point runway 27 on QNH 1025 with our 860.
Six zero Quebec Romeo, contact Cardiff radar 125, decimal 850, bye bye.
25850, Ryanair 6 on Quebec Romeo, bye.
5 knots till 40 ME.
Wilcan, we're fully established now at 9 November.
60. Via Alpha X-ray line up and wait, runway 27.
Alpha X-ray line up and wait, runway 27 with our 860.
It's 860, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind 210 degrees 4 knots.
Correct, 27, clear for takeoff with our 860. KLM 1049, runway 27, clear to land, the wind 210 degrees and 4 knots. 7 good.
Is it 860, Mr. Ed, morning 25 now.
Information Juliet 1025.
Go Delta Charlie Oscar India, Bristol Tower, hello, status approved, QNH is correct.
Approved, that's good news. VFR to North Police, our private site, North Junction.
Go Oscar India, Roger, give you clearance safe.
Thanks.
Whiskey Uniform Taxi.
C35 Whiskey Uniform Taxi, holding point Alpha X-ray for runway 27 on the QNH 1025.
Taxi Alpha X-ray 271025, is E35 Whiskey Uniform.
G431, after the traffic, taxis run behind you, stand 1, push start approved, QNH 1025 for 27. G431 Bristol.
G431.
Aircraft moving from behind you, so stand 1, push and start approved, QNH 1025, runway 27.
Approved, stand 1, QNH 1025.
You're following is a heavy, so I'm going to need you to get the speed back so that I can find the 7-mile spacing.
That's all copy to because it's due.
Thompson 643, turn right, heading 235, close from the right, turn cleared ILS approach runway 27.
Right, heading 235, cleared ILS approach runway 27, Thompson 643.
No speed and clear the ILS approach runway 27,
Departure, squawking 6347, information Mike.
Bottom X-ray 6347, Mike on board, KLM 1050.
KLM 1050, sorry, just check the squawk 6347.
6347, KLM 1050.
Thank you. I'll be back correct.
Contact Bristol Tower 133.850.
Tower 123.850, fixed deep away.
Bye.
Oh, good morning, Picker 02. We are established on the localizer, runway 27 at 8.7 miles.
Picker 02, Bristol, hello, continue approach 1 to vacate, wind 180 degrees 5 miles.
Continue approach, roger, Picker 02.
Sorry, TUI Air 643.
Sorry, yes, TUI Air. Well, and that's where the units you'll work out. We've got Thompson still written on the strip, and apparently that's till February, so you probably expect errors until February. X4 Bristol Tower, hello, continue approach just becoming number 1, wind 170 degrees 5 miles.
Continue, Vickers 4.
Bristol Tower, good morning,
Electricity 07 Bristol Tower, start approved, QNH 1025, runway 27.
Oh, I can make a hotel from the south side, Vickers 2.
Taxi, holding point Alpha X-ray, runway 27.
X-ray 27, KLM 1050, for your information we are fully ready on band reaching.
Roger. Ops 10.
Looks like to complete block brakes from this side, KLM 1050.
Roger, copy, road brake, Ops 10.
See you, pass your message.
Ops 2, could I get a quick surface inspection, please?
Hold Juliet X-ray,
Electricity 07. For expedition, would you be able to accept runway 09 for departure, wind 180 degrees 5 knots?
Electricity 078, sir.
Roger, expect runway 09.
Electricity 079.
Electricity 07 via Juliet X-ray, runway 09, cleared for takeoff, wind 170 degrees, 4 knots.
Takeoff 09 via Juliet X-ray, electricity 07. Good morning again, Big Swan, sorry, Big 2. On the South Apron, company information, my ticket was QNH 1025, requesting clearance back to Barrow and start route.
602, Bristol Tower, hello, started to cruise the QNH 1025.
Good morning, electricity 07 outbound via the Swiss Petrol Bridge.
Electricity 07, Bristol Radar, roger, good morning to you. And what type of service on leaving controlled airspace?
Requested basic on leaving electricity 07 and if it's not going to cause any trouble in any right turn.
Electricity 07, roger. Clear right turn, no navigation to leave controlled airspace and basic service on leaving.
Basic service on leaving and no right turn navigation.
Still hello, easy 19, Papa Zulu A319 with Mike, descending flight level 90 to the BRI. Correction, heading 180 degrees.
19 Papa Zulu, Bristol Radar, roger, morning, 40 miles, number 2, ILS 27, November is current, descend flight level 80.
Roger, descend flight level 80, easy 197. Heading 235, lead ILS 27, 19 Papa Zulu.
QNH 102528 miles.
Send altitude 4, that's fine for QNH 102.
XC13, via Juliet X-ray lineup and wait runway 27.
13, and I good X-ray liner from weight 27. Is 09 available?
27 clear for takeoff, wind 180 degrees, 5 knots.
13, clear takeoff runway 27.
takeoff, Crystal 19 Golf.
Window 12 Mike Bristol radar, effective RLS runway 27, information Oscar, your number 1 with 48 knots, attention Alpha Delta, stand 5, push start. AG67 Alpha Delta, Roger, stand number 5, push start approved, the QNH 1025. Start approved, stand 5, QNH 1025, easy 67 Alpha Delta. 2, Roger. Tower easy 423, 3 wind 9 descent, 2 information Oscar 1025, request clearance Edinburgh. Easy 423 Bristol Tower, clear to Edinburgh via the Brecon 1 X-ray departure. Your squawk is 4763, information Oscar. Mid 22 Hotel Juliet Bristol radar, vector LS runway 27, information Oscar, 32 miles from touchdown, descent flight level 80. Vector LS 27, descent flight level 80, mid 22 Hotel Juliet. Charlie Hotel taxi. Charlie Hotel taxi, holding point Hotel X-ray for runway 27. Hotel X-ray 27, Charlie Hotel. 22 Hotel Juliet, turn left in 230 degrees. Left heading to 230 degrees, 22 Hotel Juliet. Hello, clear to Gran Canaria via the Exmoor 1 X-ray departure, squawk 1075, information Oscar repeats. Gran Canaria Exmoor 1 X-ray departure, squawk 1075, TUI Air 59 Golf. TUI Air 59 Golf, correct. Hotel Jet, set altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1025, 25 miles, let me know if you need any more. Altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1025, we'll go to Mingus 1025. Taxi. Easy 83, Mike Papa, taxi, holding point Alpha X-ray, runway 27. Taxi Alpha X-ray, runway 27, Easy 83, Mike Papa. Charlie Hotel, ready on me? Go Charlie Hotel, Roger. There'll be a short delay as you wait turbulence. Old Hotel X-ray, go Charlie. Charlie Hotel, we've got backtrack if you like. I'll take you through the base